Hey guys, alright, we're going to go through a clean boot of the server with Headless Client running now. You should be logged in at this point as Steam, and you want to be in the ARMA3 directory. So first thing we need to do is shut down any active processes. Over here we can see we've got a few running, and we can take a look at how many. In this case there's 2 instances running. We need to shut down both of them. So we're going to go ahead and kill the first, kill the second, and we'll see we're now clean on this side, and no ARMA process is running. So at this point we're going to kick off our launcher, and when we do that we're going to bring up a little stopwatch so you guys have a frame of reference of how long this is going to take to run. So we're going to go ahead and fire this off, and I'll go over what we'll see on the cores here as the different phases of the launcher run. Okay, we see the launcher starting up. It's going to start the core server first. The core server is pinned to cores 7 and 8, and you'll see some activity up here. And this one's going to take about 30 seconds to run. Okay, as this core server completes, you'll see main server online, and it's starting with the first headless client. Headless client 1 is pinned to core 1, likewise with HC2, 3, and 4. And you'll see those cores light up as the HCs get running. These take about 60 seconds each to start. Okay, as we finish up here, you see servers online, 4 headless clients online, and the launcher is done. If we look at the cores up here, I'll stop this, and you can see it's just shy of 5 minutes for the startup. And if we look up here, cores are all pretty idle, nothing's really going on. And if you bear with me just a minute, your screen's going to go blank. I'm going to get connected to the game, and then video will come back, and we'll take a look at what it looks like with the HCs connected. Okay, at this point we're connected to the server. We see we've got 4 headless clients connected. Now you can only see the HCs if you're an admin. If you're not adminned on the box, you're not going to see these guys show up at all. So with the 4 HCs connected, go out over here and fire up the mission. Okay, you're going to see the HCs loading up, and it's a good idea to go ahead and let these guys finish. I'll actually pop back and you can see what's going on server side, and there's quite a lot of activity as the HCs actually connect. So you're going to want to give it a good 20 count or so after they show connected before you move on. Jump back to the game. See, it shows they're connected. Give it about 20 seconds. Look back at the server side. And here we can see that they're down to idle again. Okay. Going back into the game, we'll go ahead and continue. And we'll throw some stuff down, see how it goes. Bunch of NATO mechanized, I guess.
Ready for orders. Awaiting orders. Standing by. Ready for orders. Waiting. Ready for orders.
And some tanks, because why not?
Standing by. Ready.
Here, give them some guys to think about.
Montajları destur emri. Hazırım. Amadeyi destur emri. Amadeyi destur emri. Hazırım. Montazera.
Make it fair. Give them some tanks too.
Montazera destur emri.
these guys duke it out. And in the meantime, fire up the server frame monitor. And we see we're getting 41, 29, 32, 42. You can see my frames, you can see up here in the little corner, are not looking so hot. But again, that's because I got my guy in the middle of the battle and he's trying to track all this on my local. The server's not having any problem at all with this. And there's quite a lot going on. See better days. And we'll jump over to the server monitor. And what we'll see here is your HC cores fully consumed and your server cores pretty close to fully consumed here. We saw the server get as low as 31 frames, but this is pretty typical of what I've seen, which is when things get really busy, and I've had a lot more guys down than this. It'll drop to about 30, but it typically holds between 40 and 60. And as the battle finishes off, well, NATO cleaned up on those guys. You'll see the frames come back up. And correspondingly, on the server, you'll see the load drop back down. And again, the server, by script, automatically distributes those AI between the available HCs, so you don't need to do anything. Just leave it alone and it figures it out on its own. And that's pretty much that. So, closing up.